So I've been going through some of your stuff and I noticed some deadlifts and some squats. You're lifting some heavy weight, dude. What's going on?
Yeah, brother, I'm back on the grind. I actually am really close to finishing a health transformation. I was
Good.
250 pounds probably when you and I first connected. And today I weighed in at 192. And so
That's
we
amazing.
got 10 more pounds to go. I'll be at 8% body fat. And then I'm
Okay.
excited to share that transformation with more men like me.
Yeah, that's huge. Jaden, how
Yeah.
old are you right now?
I'm actually 26. I turned 27 in September.
Okay. So when you were 250 pounds,
Yeah.
what happened? How did you get so big? Or were you just like really muscular?
Great question, man. So I come from a background of playing college football,
Ah,
and growing up, I was always like that tall, skinny, lanky guy. I had really good strength, but like it was really hard for me to put on weight.
okay.
So because of that, I was constantly programming my mindset to just eat, 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 eat,
Got it.
and carried me through college. Once I was done with college football and I didn't need those calories anymore,
Right.
I ballooned from 220, which was kind of like my linebacker weight, all the way up to 250. And then also starting to make six figures and having the ability to go out to, nice steakhouses and things like
Correct.
that
Yep.
didn't help at all either. So that was kind of like what led to me getting to that point and then realizing like I had lost a little bit of my identity because I was focused on, money and food instead of like who I really was deep down.
Okay. And you also have a little kid. Like how old's
Yes,
your child?
she is 10 days old today.
Oh, wow. Okay. You sleeping at night or what?
Yeah, man. Like if anybody's watching this, obviously, like I may look a little bit sleep deprived,
Ah,
but
you look great. You look great.
good. But yeah, man, it's been incredible. My life definitely changed 10 days ago. Like one
Yes.
of the things I recommend to all men, like number one is find a spouse and someone that you can, partner up with in this life, because that's going to drive you.
Yep.
And then
Exactly.
on top of that, like the moment I held my daughter in my arms for the first time, I just knew that it was time to be my ultimate potential and quit living small because I needed to provide for this small little life and protect. And it was awesome, man. I'm so excited because of that.
I know that feeling. It's just it's to hear it from you. That's really cool. Really
Yeah.
cool. Okay, so you've got some good challenges. I mean, you got some really good challenges here, but you're still on your way. You want to get down to what's the body weight?
So I got about 180 pounds is the goal. So I got like 12 pounds left.
Okay, you want to be shredded then. Is that
Yeah.
the goal?
8% body fat. That's the
That's
goal.
really good. Okay, yeah, wow, man. All right, and it's taken a while. It's
Mhm.
taken like how long?
Yeah, so I've actually had to go through this process a couple times, right? So when I first started, I started working with a nutritionist and I got down to like 230, and like I was happy with that at the time. That was probably like 2.5 years ago. And then I left that nutritionist thinking I had it under control, got back up to 250, and that's when I got connected with my old strength and conditioning coach from middle school and high school and college, which is John Madsen. Got into a superhuman program. And over the last 2 years, we've worked to reprogram my identity so that it's easy for me to live this type of way. And just an example of that, I had my father-in-law over here last night, and he's noticed this change in me, and he's like, Jaden, like how far are you going to go, like you don't have any more weight to lose, right? And for me, I know that there's another level because I've already pre-programmed that level. I've already seen in my mind 8% body fat. I know what that tastes like. I know what that feels like. I know the leadership that will come with that. And because I pre-programmed that, he's wondering like, is that possible? And for me, it's like, no, it's already done. Like it's only going to take a couple more weeks. I got a photo shoot already paid for, deposits down. So I believe in like fully committing and going all in
Mhm.
and allowing yourself to kind of be put in a corner where it's like do or die. And that's the moment when I've showed up the best.
All right. You touched on a key word, identity. Who did you have to become to go through this journey, beyond that sticking point with the nutritionist to a completely different level? Because it
Yeah.
seems to me like this is a no-brainer. It's already done. You just need to
Hmm.
put the time in to get to that destination.
Yeah, it's interesting you asked that because in what I do as a sales programmer professionally and how I do this process is I have a unique 6-step process that focuses on different levels of change and commitment.
Mhm.
And at the two highest levels, really what changes people the fastest, number one is being tied to purpose and having like alignment with your purpose. So
Yes.
for me, like I had to number one understand why God wanted me to be 8% body fat. And I had to
Mhm.
tie that into my mission and purpose.
Yes.
Because I did that, there's a deeper driver than just, having people look at you and say, wow, like you're in great shape. For me, it's like I have been created, belief system wise by a divine being. And because of that, I have ultimate potential in this body and I want to test and know what that potential feels like. So that was really helpful to like program that purpose and align that in my life. Well,
Mhm.
then when I brought in the second level, which was the identity, then I had to understand how and what does my body look like at its best? If I can imagine this, what I call like the best version of me, my ultimate potential, my best self. When I look at that person in my mind palace and I envision him in the mirror, what does he look like? And for me, he wasn't pudgy and he wasn't overweight. He was a Greek god where he looked like a superhero because I know that's possible. I know that deep down that's what's possible for me and it feels more in alignment with who I really am, besides being, 250 pounds and probably being about 30 pounds overweight and unhealthy to
Got it.
where now I feel like I'm that peak performance in my body, my mind, my bank account, and my relationships.
Man, you're putting it together, Jaden. I'm impressed. Really,
Thank
really good. I can't wait to see the journey. So you're gonna reveal all of this like photo wise at some point or no?
Yeah, yeah. So I've already put together that photo shoot.
Good.
And
Yes.
right now I am putting together more of, my different platforms and getting my message out there. And so it's going to be released on, Instagram, Facebook,
Good.
TikTok, things of that nature. So really my intention and like my purpose, if I was to like consolidate that into one thing, it's that my purpose to become my ultimate self in this life and then to help and help as many good people as possible do the same thing. So once I, kind of found that purpose, everything aligned. It allowed me to finally give myself permission to win and not feel bad about winning because when I win, others are going to win as well. And other people need me to win because they need leaders to show the way and
Yes.
help them get there as well.